Have you ever wondered why some people seem so calm, even when their whole world feels like it's falling apart? What do they know that most of us don't? Today, I want to take you into the quiet life of an old farmer, a man whose patience has become his superpower. His story will make you see life differently. Stay with me until the end, because his final piece of advice might just change the way you face your toughest days. In a small, quiet village nestled between rolling hills and endless fields of green, lived a man named Haruto. He was 90 years old, but his hands were still strong, and his eyes held the wisdom of many seasons. Haruto wasn't just any farmer. He was the oldest in the village, known by everyone not just for his crops, but for his patience. When I first met Haruto, it was early morning. The sun had barely touched the horizon, and there he was, tending to his crops with slow, deliberate movements. I asked him, "Why do you still work so hard at this age?" He smiled gently and said, "Because the earth teaches me patience every day." Curious, I pressed on, "But you've done this your whole life. Don't you get tired of waiting? Waiting for the rain, for the sun, for the harvest?" Haruto looked at the sky for a moment, as if reading an old story in the clouds. "My child," he began, "the secret is not in the waiting. It is in what you do while you wait." This was the first lesson. Patience is not passive. Patience is active, alive, and filled with purpose. Throughout his life, Haruto faced countless storms. He lost a season's harvest more times than he could count. He watched as pests destroyed his crops, as droughts threatened his survival, and as neighbors gave up and moved to the city. But Haruto stayed, not because he was stubborn, but because he understood something deeper. "Storms will come," he told me, "they always do, but you must prepare the soil long before the rain arrives." Pause for reflection. Now let me ask you, how many times in your life have you given up too soon? Think about something you started with excitement but abandoned because the results didn't come fast enough. Maybe it was a dream, a relationship, or even just learning a new skill. Drop your thoughts in the comments. I would love to hear your story. Haruto's story teaches us that patience is not about sitting idle. It's about continuing to water your dreams, even when the sky shows no sign of rain. As the seasons passed, Haruto watched young farmers come and go. Many were impatient. They wanted instant results, fast harvests, immediate success. "They plant today and expect fruit tomorrow," Haruto chuckled softly. But nature does not rush, yet everything is accomplished. One year, disaster struck harder than ever before. A devastating typhoon swept through the region, flattening fields and flooding the land. Many villagers believed it was the end. They packed their belongings, leaving behind everything they had built. But not Haruto. I remember visiting him a few weeks after the storm. His house stood battered but still standing. His fields were covered in mud, but his eyes, they still held light. He invited me to sit with him under the old persimmon tree, its leaves clinging bravely to the branches. "The typhoon has taken much," he admitted, "but it has not taken everything." He reached down, pulled a tiny green shoot from beneath the debris, and held it up for me to see. "Look closely," he said. "Life always finds a way." That moment stayed with me. It reminded me of a truth we often forget. Even in ruin, seeds of hope remain. Haruto's final words to me that day were simple, but they carried the weight of a lifetime. "Do not rush your days," he said softly. "Trust the seasons of your life. Care for your dreams, nurture them, and have faith that the right moment will come." Before you go, take a moment to reflect. What seeds have you planted in your life that you need to keep watering, even when you don't see immediate growth? Share your answer in the comments. Let's build a garden of wisdom together, right here in this community. And if Haruto's story touched your heart, don't forget to like this video. share it with someone who needs a reminder to stay patient, and subscribe for more timeless stories from the path of life. I'll see you in the next story.